with a 0-4 record. Maryville going to be Adam, Calix, and Knight. Very experienced, very high-level players in the Rocket League scene. And tell me, Tugboat, do you have any insight on this roster? Any thoughts?
Oh, well, you guys were talking a little bit about just how much Adam has done. I think this kind of goes to speak to just how impactful collegiate esports is now, right? Like, you could give me a little bit of correlation, right, to the NIL stuff within, like, collegiate traditional sports, right? I love the versatility and malleability that a lot of these collegiate players had, and that it's exemplified here with Adam. Been doing a whole bunch of stuff, Let's take a look. Grand Canyon University now. This is 0-4 squad still looking for their first match win. Froppy, Nando, and Super Big Steve. Super Big Steve looked pretty solid, especially as that second man GCU last series. But game one, Maryville, totally new team. Now it's going to be Knight off the clear from the backboard. Super Big Steve up on the catch into his own corner with the full boost off the ceiling. Looking for that pass mid, tries to get it around Adam. Adam diving in from the ceiling with a great 50, going to keep that on the side of GCU, and a great redirect going to head towards there. Unfortunately, it was towards the Maryville side, but Nando able to keep this in the quarter, able to keep up the pressure, looking for the bump now, trying to get some scores on the board in this first minute. Absolutely. We saw a lot of early scores in our previous matchup, Carlton, Ravens, and Lancer. It's not happening here, at least not in game number one. Relatively even-handed match as Nando takes to the skies, sprouting some wings right there and quickly gets them clipped with the defensive block. Now possession here from Maryville University, just trying to bring this one out. Super Big Steve with a rather large possession take right here, 51. This is going to go up against backboard, trying to get there, and Buddy says no go.
Here into their own corner, it's going to be Adam with the high hit over Froppy. Froppy 0 boost, looking on the defense. High flick back to the backboard again for GCU, but it's going to be Nando with the possession. A bit of an awkward touch, but it's going to get the fake around one, fake around two, going for the bump on Knight. Now it's a 1v2. Froppy in the center. It's going to be a shot.
No.
Knight, too awkward to get an act on that. Mondo able to just say, oops, out of my way really quickly. Just got to put this in the net.
Yep, let me just scooch right on by you here from Nando. GCU going up 1-0. You look at this situation, you assume this is going to be some kind of trick play. Nope, it's about as methodical as they get. Little hit over to the side, past the defender. As I always say, if you wait to make a decision right there, that split decision will make you, and that's exactly what happened against Grand Canyon University for the first score of this matchup.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice shot attempt right there as well.
Great little hit from right there. And exactly, GCU is trying to learn from their past mistakes from these last matches, and that is just keep it simple. Ooh, a close shot almost coming in from Maryville, luckily off that crossbar. But GCU just trying to take the ground game, take their time, take their possession, not trying to get too mechanical, to play simple, good Rocket League. Another shot on target for Maryville, going to be a bit too high. Froppy now up on the shot to the high, and he's able to get it. Good high clear on the Maryville side, 2-0 for GCU.
There's Nando on the first goal here. Now it's Nando to Froppy, or Froppy to put in their first here. A decent little lead. The insurance goal purchased here. Now 15 seconds outside of halftime. Fiat.
Good kickoff. That's going to be Super Big Steve up on that clear to the backboard. Now Buddy, Adam, both trying to go for that pinch. Buddy going to lag just a little bit behind. Good 50 up in the midfield. It's going to be Adam with the beat, maybe on the backboard. Buddy with the shot, but it's going to be cleared just in time now with Nando up on the backboard, looking for the double tap. Almost gets it, and Farabi comes in. Beautiful pass. 3-0 GCU, looking like nothing's going to stop him right now.
Yeah, 2 shots, 2 goals, and Grand Canyon University is looking like a squad that makes you scratch your head at a 0-4 regular season record as of right now. We were starting to delve into this a little bit earlier, Fiat, but all of Grand Canyon University's losses have come off the back of some solid map wins. 1-3 to Northwood Blue, 2-3 the barn burner right there that went all the way down to map 5 against Cumberland Phoenix Maroon, 1-3 Ole Miss, 1-3 UCSB, this University California Santa Barbara. It's the Gold Squad. What this tells me, this is not going to be a sweep either way.
No, but Buddy coming in with the pass, high shot coming in, a good possession off from Adam into the midfield, just gets it towards the center. Buddy up already, beats every single defender on GCU, making this a 2-goal game with 2 minutes left. They do have a bit of time to work with, but they want to start getting those wheels moving right now. Off the kickoff, Super Big Steve gets that to Knight. Knight going to be able to take possession here. Tries to get one more, but it's going to be Nando with the hit. Second hit to the corner, maybe mid though, but Super Big Steve able to keep that out. I think it might have been just a bit off, but the pressure from Maryville is mounting.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. The pressure is really on here and now. About 100 seconds left. We're looking for Maryville answer here to bring this one back from the brink. At least make it a one-score game. Doing that early would give them so much more room than if this happens, say 15 seconds or so. Knight coming off the wall right here gets this easily taken away by Super Big Steve, and Froppy starts Grand Canyon University's offense.
It's going to be Adam with the possession in that corner, but Super Big Steve able to take that up. They're trying to play that a bit higher right now, especially with that flip reset. Going to be towards the net, a bit more aggressive from the GCU side, trying to 50 that in. Buddy able to get the good hit right there. Going to be on zero boost, trying to get the musty flick. Maybe not with the demo, but he's going to be a bit too far. Adam going to try to keep this back on the GCU side. GCU trying to keep that lead right now, not trying to play too out of position or too unconventional. Buddy, though, is going to say you're going to need to get unconventional to save that shot. Beautiful possession off the corner.
Yeah, this is exactly what the doctor ordered from Maryville University. Buddy just gets up and really is in a position to make a play any which way. This is fortunately going inside here from Maryville University, as this game just got, again, a lot more manageable here. Froppy now continuing over. Buddy interrupting the passing play right there, but Grand Canyon is rotating very well. Now is the third player back. Froppy just took a shot a second ago and still keeps this Maryville side.
Froppy back up in the air, just trying to keep that pressure back on the offensive side. A miss from Adam. It's going to be Buddy back in the corner off the backboard now, looking for the clear, maybe the pinch with Knight, but it's going to be a 50 with Froppy instead. Adam having to come bail out Buddy right there, and a pinch 50 shot coming out from Adam, tying up this game with 13 seconds left, taking it slow, then takes it back to the sidewall. Nando not able to get the hit that he needed, and just goes straight into the bottom right of the net.
Absolutely love it, Fiat. Said earlier, we're not going to see a sweep on the day. Now we have a tied game after a more one-sided affair. Previously, you've seen the Ravens Lancer. Knight looking fine on the way in. Buddy with the redirect right under the undercarriage. And Maryville University comes rocketing back from the brink. What is this, a 3-score run now for the lead?
Crawling back into this game, now have the lead with 7 seconds left, trying to take game one in the series. A monumental comeback coming from Maryville, but GCU doesn't want to let that happen. A fake from Froppy. It's going to be a 50 though, with Buddy onto the sidewall. Super Big Steve low boost, but pinches high. It's going to be Adam on the beat. Buddy back on the backboard, but it's going to be a clear one more time. A redirect towards the net of Maryville. This might be an open net, but no one's there.
They won 3-0 against Ole Miss. His first actual match, only match they played. Third week was a forfeit loss. We're unable to make it, had to forfeit. For week 4 right here, Southern Miss, that was another reschedule, right? So this is the second actual game that they have played on the day. So even at a 1-1 record, I feel like we really don't have a whole lot of information to have said, oh, well, this is Grand Canyon University's match to win or match to lose. Grand Canyon coming out swinging in game number 1, though. Absolutely love to see it. 13 shots, just absolutely dominated the offense there, Fiat.
Yeah, and Maryville still trying to adapt to this NECC league. As you said, they've only really played 1 match because the forfeit lost to UCSB. Now Knight's going to be in the corner, but it's going to be clear from Nando. Nando going against Super Big Steve in the corner. Froppy trying to get the redirect, but it's going to be beat. Buddy on the clear to the midfield. Nando trying to get this ball onto the side, but it's going to be Knight with a good possession. Good 50, but Super Big Steve able to make the follow-up. Adam back to the side of GCU. It is a back and forth game right now.
This is 60 seconds into this one. We saw the first goal around this time, but Knight, fantastic hit right here as everybody is just trying to swarm around this ball. No boost to be spoken of, just a smaller pellets there across the middle. Burns it all in that defensive attempt that yields in nothing because Maryville University is still on the defense. Until that's an open net. No, excuse me. Super Big Steve stretching space and time to get to that defensive block.
Really had to rush back for that one. Maryville showing that they can put a shot on net at any time during this game, that you got to be on your toes no matter what. Knight trying to get the shot on the pass. Oh, that was almost an own goal. Pinching out. Super Big Steve doesn't read the play. A weird bounce off the crossbar, kind of bouncing upwards back into the corner. Made it a really hard shot to read. Almost became an own goal, but they're going to come out unscathed over here at GCU. Back to the midfield. It's going to be Adam. High shot off the crossbar, but it's back to Buddy. Another high shot. Knight trying to pass this midfield. Froppy able to get the good touch, but it's going to be Knight with one more chance at redemption. Adam trying to go with the redirect. Gets the boost steal. Is Knight. Now Buddy up on the sidewall. Nando trying to get the clear, but gets demoed.
Yeah, so this is every opportunity that has been afforded to Maryville University. They've turned into an honest shot, but shots have just been completely off outside of the very first one of a series of like 4 right there. I'm not even 100% sure. I don't count that high, Fiat.
Yeah, neither do I. You know, I didn't even know there were numbers after 10, which is kind of crazy to think about. But
if it's more than fingers than I have, I just don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not worth it to count at this point. Knight trying to get that to a 1-goal game off that corner, off the challenge. Buddy, high pinch. It's going to be Adam with the follow-up, trying to pass this mid, but it's going to be Super Big Steve with the easy clear. Froppy now up on the corner, getting chased. Adam looking for those demos, looking to get a bit more aggressive. He's just staying on Steve right now. It's going to be a double tap opportunity for Buddy. It's off the crossbar. These guys are trying to look for anything, trying to play a bit out of the box, but it's making this game go a bit slower, a bit harder for anyone to find a goal.
There we go.
Finally puts one in with almost 1:44 left on the clock. GCU is able to score.
What, 3 1/4 minutes into this matchup, there was a 7-score total. 7-score total, 4-3 victory for Maryville in game number 1. This is categorically different in every way that matters, Fiat.
Definitely, you know, it's just it's a slower game, right? You've seen what the teams are capable of, right? So you just kind of want to play your own play style, even if that means maybe not scoring right off the bat, just trying to keep the ball and just making sure that you don't get scored on. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is that the ball does not go into your net, you know. But now Nando trying to get into the corner, looking for that possession, looking for that offensive pressure. But Maryville University looking great on these dunks, on these clears. Adam up on the bar. It's going to be a shot. Close coming out from GCU. Very close shot. Adam, almost a misplay right there. It's going to be back to the center. Floppy with a good clear.
Yeah, 1-score difference is where we've lived most of this series so far. Why not take it down to the last 60 seconds here, Fiat? Knight with a solid angle right here, and just for taking a look at it is going to get punished and back to respawn their side of the map. Think about their mistakes. A shot hit wide, way wide, and Nando tries to kind of beat feet to cover this one up from the middle. Now tries to transition to a defensive stance and just can't quite get there. 1-1 now for Maryville.
This shot is exactly the quality you've been wanting to see from Maryville with such talented players. Buddy reads the ceiling off the hit into the left side of the net. No one back for GCU, able to save that. But that's going to be a tie game here for Maryville. Super Big Steve trying to make that 2 for GCU. Not able to put it in. Adam up on the clear towards the net. It's going to be Super Big Steve back into his own corner, looking to see what he can do, but it's going to be Adam immediately in his face on the challenge.
A nice chow right there on the takeaway. This is setting up Buddy and something beautiful. No, Super Big Steve gets in the perfect place at the perfect time. Something tells me, Fiat, that we are going to overtime.
Oh, I'm
no, not again.
Sure.
Okay.
I was going to be like, maybe Super Big Steve gets a shot. Luckily, just a bit too weak. Maryville able to come out with that save. It should hypothetically be dead right here, and it is overtime 1-1 in this game 2 of the series. Maryville trying to get that second game onto the series score, and the possession with Buddy into the back left corner, gets it over 1, looking for the double. It's going to be Super Big Steve. Good clear off the backboard, but Knight trying to keep up that pressure. One more hit towards the backboard to go for GCU. Should give a bit of space to Adam. To Buddy, shot not able to be converted. Great save, but Knight off the crossbar down. bounces in 22 seconds in, and that pressure from Maryville just is unmatched.
Yeah, pressure creates diamonds. It also crushes all it encounters here as a GCU. Team Nefarious since about 2022 or so, Buddy coaching as well. This is a squad that has done a lot of things outside of collegiate esports specifically. Would not be surprised that continues on right here. Taking a look, wow, Buddy gets this one going early here in game number 3.
Buddy has been the star shooter for this Maryville roster. That double tap is just nasty. Perfect, pitch perfect placement, bouncing up to the top right, immediate scoring. 5 seconds in. Froppy, decent kickoff. Knight gonna have a bit more pressure than he'd like in his own corner. It's gonna be Buddy having to take this ball off his hands. Now Knight going for the demo. A little fake coming out from Froppy. Shouldn't be too bad for nope, never mind, I lied. It's a second goal for Maryville.
It's really bad. Yeah, exactly. It's really bad for the Grand Canyon University squad. Buddy gets a fantastic pop play up. Adam gets a couple of times to say hello to this ball, and the second time is going to be better than the first. 2 scores here for the side of Maryville University. Oh, nope, that's not on. That almost was, though, as Maryville came close to putting up a third in about 30 seconds or so. Grand Canyon starting out their own offense as of right now. Solid demo. Nando's got to get to it, and Adam says no. Crushes the hopes and the dreams of that offensive drive.
GCU struggling to get this ball back on that offensive side. As I said, trying to play a bit more creative. That pace is just really easy for Maryville right now to read. And right now, Adam trying to get one more shot, but a pinch off the sidebar for Super Steve. Is that a
it definitely was. Super Steve on the other side of this pitch gonna get credited with the easiest goal of his life. This is a pop play up, and why you'd hit it at this angle when your teammate's coming up for it. Buddy had a fantastic angle on this one. Knight right there is kind of admitting his own mistake. Their own mistake.
You'd think a team that has had a lot of experience in the RLCS under Deleted XD maybe might not do that as a team, but you know what? It happens to everyone. GCU is going to capitalize upon that with that 1-goal game. Feeling a bit more refreshed, a bit of luck on their side. Probably with the double tap. Might be a pass to the mid. It's going to be Knight Buddy trying to get the shot that's going to be sent to the corner instead. Nando. Ooh, Super Big Steve able to come back last second for that save. Nando was 0 boost, awkward in the front post, but now it's going to be a pass to Froppy, hit down, a second touch into the corner. A shot from Nando is going to be a beautiful little roller onto the side. Catches Maryville out of position. We saw this last week on stream. GCU just able to make those weird plays that Maryville isn't going to be able to expect.
A tied game we got right here. Grand Canyon University gets this situation purchased off the back of... you basically watch those comms fly across this virtual pitch. Super Big Steve gets the information, and teammates like, yo, I only have 12. I have 12 boosts. That's it. That's all Nando says. Ooh, okay. Buddy and Maryville going to be striking back right here. 3:17 on the clock. And it looks like we're back to that high-scoring affair kind of territory here, Fiat.
Oh, Buddy, it's just, I cannot give him enough praise. He is putting on shot after shot, the sharpshooter here for Maryville. Really kind of, like, honestly carrying him just a little bit right now. Obviously, everyone's playing really good for this Maryville team, but Buddy has really been that star player on the offensive side. GCU trying to come back to that tie game. A shot that had come out. It's going to be a 50 from Adam, but now Super Big Steve up in the air trying to get this over one. Knight with the good 50 down to Buddy. Buddy trying to put this shot on net. It's going to be Nando. Save, but challenge from Adam is going to go straight back to Froppy. High air. Maryville able to capitalize a bit on this pressure. Not going to be scored, but able to keep it on their side.
Buddy down bottom, almost a nose inside for another, I should say, nail in the coffin that would have been GCU's game number 3. Now, this is quickly dissolving into a throw everything into offense situation for GCU. They've been down by 1. They've been tied. They've gone to overtime, folks. They have done everything so far. They have only managed to get incredibly close games. Incredibly close games they're on the losing side of so far. 1-score differences in both of our first 2 games. This is a fantastic setup right here for the Maryville University squad off the back of a little bit of demo action as Grand Canyon just trying to find their way out of their side of the pitch.
Big Steve gonna get bumped by his teammate actually right there, trying to go for the save, but gets it under. What a recovery right there from Super Big Steve, trying to look like a bit of a pillar for this GCU team, you know, someone that they can rely on to make really good saves. Knight, though, gonna be on the offensive. A hard pinch shot from Adam, gonna be just a bit too high. Nando able to get the pass. Super Big Steve, maybe the shot pinches out a bit too fast to go for Maryville to ensure that ball doesn't go in off the backboard. Now GCU with some pressure.
Yeah, it's not bad to double commit like that if you hit this like way skyward, and especially not, not the bullet, right? If you hit it skyward and you just purchased your team a little bit at a time, then you can double commit and you can triple commit as long as you have that 5 seconds or so, 3 seconds or so to recreate what you want to look defensively and pick up boosts along the way. Not against it whatsoever. Maryville University is now just kind of playing a little bit of garbage time keep away here. They'll take a 4th shot, or they'll take a 4th goal, excuse me, but they don't need to. They have just taken the first 2 games by this difference. They're looking to do that one again.
Super Big Steve, maybe on the air dribble, maybe on the dunk, Froppy now. A bit of an awkward position. It's going to be a slow hit for both sides. Able to keep it in. It's going to be Nando trying to get the center, but hard clear from Adam. Going to send that straight back to GCU. Going to put them back at the drawing board. Now in the corner, Adam again beats one to Buddy, maybe? No. A close shot, but unfortunately not scoreable for Buddy there coming off the pass. He's going to try one more time, though. Back in the corner, slow dribble. 50 to the midfield. It's going to be Knight. Knight taking it slow. Maybe with the fake, maybe with the bump. Super Big Steve able to get the hit.
Buddy gets this one out to Knight, not expecting it. Nando up and over, gotta get above this, and Adam, nicely done. Nando does get above it. Adam gets right where he needs to, under it, to get this one blocked away, and that is a dead ball. Maryville University has done it again, this time in 3.
I mean, you have to be honest, you see the names of these players. You've seen them before in RLCS. They did very good in their second open call. They placed 12 to 14th.